There's no better way to start off the new year than with some profitable trade-ups. I have 3 of them for you today, all from the gallery case. We're gonna be starting off from mil-spec to restricted trade-ups, and we're gonna build up all the way to the classified to covert trade-up. Let's jump straight into the first one. This one is gonna be pretty simple. You just need 10 stat track minimum mil-specs from the gallery case with an average float of below 0.0822. This float requirement is pretty hard, so if you need to, you can mix in 1 to 2 factory new skins because the profitability is insane, 164%. And this is actually a no-risk trade-up, although it is what I like to call a high-risk, no-risk trade-up, because you essentially break even on the P90, the MAC-10, and the dual Berettas, you make $9 on the Scout, and you make $13.35 on the M4 Turbine. If you can't quite afford an $8 trade-up, then you can do this in non-stat track as well. You need the exact same skins, minimal wear mil-specs from the gallery case. The average float again is the exact same, 0.08222. This is only going to run you a little bit under $5, and while the profitability is definitely not as good as on the previous one, the amount of profit that you make on this trade up is much more evenly distributed, so you will be making at least a little bit on every single skin. PirateSwap is the best new skin site where you can trade and instantly sell your CS2 skins. And I found some great deals here. I traded my field tested M4 Darkwater for this low float minimal wear Zeus Dragon Snore, and I could even get this field tested Point Disarray. If you start using the site, you can get up to $10 for your first 3 trades, so that's a total of $30 for free just for trading some skins. And as you saw with the Zeus, PirateSwap does not charge any float overpay, so I actually made $16.60 on this trade, which even would have been profitable without the $10 free bonus. You can also instantly sell your CS2 skins. For example, I can sell my Huntsman Sapphire for nearly $1,000 for a large variety of cryptos. This is actually a really good deal. Now, even if you don't have any skins, PirateSwap has something to offer for you because they're always running at least 3 giveaways all the way up to a pair of gloves right now. So use code TechSavvy to claim your free $30 and your 35% top-up bonus, and start trading or selling skins on PirateSwap now. I decided to go with the non-stat track version just because it is so much easier to get the inputs. So let's put in the items, and I want to see that M4 Turbine. Give me the Turbine! Yes, we got the Turbine. Nice. That is the best profit, and it is in factory new. I just have to make sure it's always in factory new. Look at that beautiful shining reactor. Oh, I love profit, man. I love profit. Let's move on to the next tier of trade-ups, because this one is going to be from restricted to classified, and for this one you're going to need 8 minimal wear stat track restricteds from the gallery case and 2 factory new stat track restricteds from the fracture case. But honestly, you can use any case here. These are just the fillers. You're going to have to keep the average float below 0.07, and again, this is going to be really difficult, but the reward is great because this is a 133% profitable trade up. It is quite risky though. You have a 26.7% chance to get the AK Outsiders, which makes you $112. You essentially break even, or I guess you lose a little bit of money on the UMP Neo Noir. You lose a little bit more on the P250 Epicenter, and you have a 20% chance to lose about $27 to $38 on the fail outcomes. Similar to the mil-spec trade up, if you do this trade up in non-stat track, the floats are going to be a lot easier to get, and again, the inputs are exactly the same. This one's only going to run you $32, which is much cheaper than the stat track variant, but again, it's going to be slightly less profitable. You still make about 68 bucks on the AK Outsiders though, so it's still an insanely good trade up. This time I ended up going with the stat track version. I originally recorded this trade up for a different video, so I have to remove the audio here because it would spoil that video. I added all the inputs into the trade up, I hit proceed, and boom, out popped the stat track factory new AK Outsiders for a profit of $112. And we have arrived at the final boss of trade ups, the covert trade up. We're gonna be going for the stat track factory new M4 and West Vaporwave, and for this trade up you're gonna need 10 stat track minimal wear classifieds from the gallery case. You're gonna have to keep the average float below 0.0955, which is gonna be pretty hard, but it is definitely not the toughest float requirement of all trade ups, but it's gonna be very expensive. Each of these attempts costs around $270, but it is definitely worth it because it's 123% profitable. It's a straight up coin flip, 50% chance to make $178 on the M4 Vaporwave, 50% chance to lose $53 on the Glock Gold Tooth. You can also do this trade up in non-stat track, running you $162. Again, this is significantly less profitable, but you still make quite a bit more on the Vaporwave than you lose on the Gold Tooth. For today's video, I decided to go all out and we're going for the stat track version. Let's see it. Boys, we have a big boy. We have a big boy. This guy is $270. And of course, We only want to see the M4 A1S Vaporwave. As I just said in the trade up summary, 50-50 chance. We really need to hit this. We either lose $52 or make 178. Gaben, oh Gaben, if there's ever been a time to hit the right side of this coin flip, it is this. I want to see the M4 A1S Vaporwave. Please, please, please give me the Vaporwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. M4 A1S Vaporwave! Yes! 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 We got the Vaporwave! Oh my god, I cannot tell you how happy I am. That is $178 of profit, and it is indeed factory new. Let's go! And there we go, we got all the best outcomes. I definitely did not have to do several of each trade up to record getting the best outcome. Yeah, definitely not. But if you decide to try these trade ups for yourself, I wish you the best of luck. Again, be patient. Patience is key with trade ups. If you're not patient, you're gonna end up losing money. And make sure that the floats are correct. Make sure everything is in factory new that needs to come in factory new. I wish you guys all a happy new year. And if you want to see another video from me just like this one, then check out the video on your screen next, because YouTube thinks that you'll really enjoy it.